Hey VBs, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, my name is Keisha with the E, not an I, and we focus on fashion, beauty, lifestyle, travel, pretty much whatever. But one thing for sure is that we are here for a good time. And if a good time is a part of your vibe, we want you to what? Subscribe. All right, so you know how we do VBs. Go ahead and get your drink because we have a little chat we need to have. Part one of finding your style, pretty much talking about basics, finding your style, and why a white t-shirt was a part of your essential wardrobe. This video, we want to go ahead and talk about bottoms, specifically jeans. I want to go over a couple type of style of jeans and pretty much tips to be able to find your perfect pair of jeans and to also match your silhouette. Us tall girls, short girls, curvy girls, we kind of all have the same issues when it just comes to either inseam, size diversity, or just size challenges. So go ahead and make sure you want to stay throughout the whole video because I'll be dropping little gems and tips that I definitely want you to pick up. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. First jean that we're going to start with is a little controversial. Some people have a little bit of an opinion if they want to get rid of this jean or not, and we're just going to put two of them, well, we're just going to put them in the same category. We're going to say skinny / skinny distressed jeans. Now, the skinny jeans, if you are still holding on to the skinny distressed jeans, my good girl, it's time to go ahead and pack those on up. But before you run and go and pack up everything, make sure you go ahead and put the solid skinny jeans aside. We want to go ahead and keep those. A good solid jean will definitely come in handy, and it is great, especially in boot weather. We don't have to worry about tucking any jeans in, and especially that just looks sloppy. Skinny jeans are extremely great, especially for the petite short girls. For one, it's great because the inseams are short. It hits right about the ankle, and one of the advantages for the short petite girls with wearing a skinny jean is that they can wear a flat, like a ballet flat, without looking like they have clown feet. So tall girls, when it comes to skinny jeans, we cannot do ballet flats. Yeah, I said it. I'm sorry if prove me otherwise because it doesn't look good with the silhouette, especially if you have fitted, and then you got these ballet long, you got a long foot. I mean, us tall girls, we ain't walking around here with a size 5 or a 6. Comment how you would wear it if you're a tall girl and you're wearing, you know, some ballet flats. Give me some suggestions. And then maybe I can do a video to be able to inspire everyone else. But for me right now, as I see it, we cannot do a ballet flat. Now, what we can do, we can always do a boot. We can do a boot with a skinny. That's great, of course. A tall boot is always going to look great with a skinny. We can also do a heel, hands down, a sneaker, for sure, and a sandal, right? Sandals look great with a skinny jean as well, but we definitely have to stay away from the ballets with the skinnies. Not our jam. It ain't working. So we're gonna move on from the skinnies and let's go on over to the straight leg. Straight leg jeans are really great for everyone. For one, for the petite short girls, it really elongates the appearance of just having a taller silhouette. So when choosing a straight leg jean, I definitely want you to take these things into account. Consider the type of denim or fabric used. A blend with a small percentage of stretch can provide that extra comfort, and comfort is definitely what we're always looking into. Secondly, you want to choose a length that suits you. Some straight leg jeans are designed to hit the ankle, while others may be longer, so just make sure hemming is always an option if needed. Start to gravitate and have that relationship with your local tailor so you don't have to, you know, you can bring your things in and out and be serviced right away. Third thing is decide the rise of the jean, whether you prefer a high, mid, or low rise, because that also can affect the overall comfort. So now we've discussed skinny jeans, we discussed straight leg jeans. Let's move over to cuff jeans. The cuff jean for the short girls, we make sure that you don't have a cuff that is going to be too large, because that will definitely shorter your silhouette. Now for short girls, I know a lot of you kind of partake into this trend because a lot of jeans do come with a longer inseam. So for one, make sure that you have a relationship with your local tailor. So either if you need to have those jeans hemmed, or if you want to have them cuffed, you don't want your jeans, you know, falling down when you're walking or having that uneven cuff. If you do want to go ahead with a cuff, I would suggest having something that is going to be about 3 inches or smaller. You want to start at your ankle. Or if you want to have that boot on, if this is going to be a boot cuff jean for you, have your boot on that you think that you will wear, or the type of heel that you would typically wear with this jean, so you can tailor that to that perfect fit. So for my tallies, we absolutely love a cuff. This actually works in our favor because we can do an obnoxious cuff like these Urban Revolvo dupes, kind of like the Maison Margiela jeans. It does not take away from our silhouette. It still makes us look elongated. Also, even if we have a shorter cuff with these Zara jeans that I have on here, it doesn't matter if we have a small cuff or a large cuff, it won't take away from our silhouette at all. But I would recommend the short girls to definitely keep that in mind. You don't want to have a cuff that's going to be too overpowering. Make sure you do take those long inseam jeans to your tailor so you can have those cuffed to your right height. You don't, you know, this is a team effort. Your tailor will be able to help you as well. If you're not sure where that cuff line should hit, portion those properly, and that, you know, your jeans in that hem will hit perfectly. Okay, so lastly, the last jean that I want to talk about is the boot cut jean. And I absolutely love a boot cut. You know, it gives you boho 70s vibes, and that's always a good time, right? The boot cut jean was originally created to allow the jean to fit over the boot, but you know, we have taken that to a whole nother level. So with the petite girls, a boot cut jean is really good to create the illusion of a longer length. It also can complement the proportions, but a disclaimer to definitely keep in mind is that you don't want the boot cut to overshadow your look. You don't want to have an extremely long width leg that it's going to, again, take away from the silhouette. The same thing that the cuff is going to do. You don't want to have a, you know, because the boot leg is going to start flaring a little bit below the knee part. So you don't want to have an extreme flare. You don't want to have a short to the knee to the waist, and then it's just going to give you a shorter statue. So you want to be very mindful when you are looking for those boot cut, or when you're wearing your boot cut jeans, to not have an extreme elongated flare, because that is going to make you, that is going to give you a shorter statue. Boot cut jeans for the tallies are extremely flattering. It elongates and flatters our silhouette, and it gives us a continuous line from our hips to the floor that gives us the illusion of a longer leg. So we always do well when it comes to a boot cut. We don't want to obviously have an extreme flare. You want to make sure that it is a great proportion, and I would recommend a high waist boot cut. So those are the 4 type of jeans that I wanted to discuss. So I want to go ahead and leave you with a couple tips that you can take when you are looking for your next pair of perfect jeans, either if you are shopping for them or if you are going through your closet, and you can keep these tips in mind if these jeans actually match your silhouette. Know your measurements, know what your waist is, know what the inseam is that hits you and fits you properly to have a clean silhouette. You don't want to have any jeans that are extremely too tight. You know, we are looking like biscuits around here, and it's not flattering to our silhouette. So we are at a time and a place right now where we are, you know, leveling up our look, our wardrobe. We want to make sure that we feel good, we feel confident, and it's no better thing to, when you look good, you really feel good. So you want to make sure that you actually know your measurements. So the next tip is tailoring. Don't hesitate to get your jeans tailored. Shorter the length can make a significant difference how well a jean fits. For the shorter girls, you definitely want to make sure you have those longer inseams tailored to your fitting. Make sure that it hits you around the ankle, or again, where that shoe, your sneaker or your heel, to make sure that it doesn't, you don't want your jeans scraping the ground and having them hem too long. So you want to make sure that you have your shoes on, whatever you're trying to wear, to have that perfect length of jean. Remember that proportion is key. You want to pay attention to your overall proportion of your outfit. Another tip that I want to give is watch for the waistband grip. If the waistband grips back, the jeans may be too big. If it digs into your skin, they may be too tight. So look for a fit that is snug but not tight. Very important. Another tip that I also want to give is know your fabric stretch. Knowing your fabric stretch can provide a more comfortable and forgiving fit, and this is especially important if you may be in between those sizes. Lastly, ladies, and also for myself, make sure you try before you buy. Try on those jeans before you purchase them, or if you do order online, know what the return process is to return the jeans back. Ultimately, personal style and comfort plays a key role in choosing those perfect jeans. So these are just a couple tips that I want to bring to you, so when you are shopping for your next pair of jeans, or if you are shopping through your boutique, your closet, to take these tips into mind to see if you do indeed have those great jeans that are your perfect fit, or if there are just a couple tweaks that you need to maybe just take to your tailor. Let's wear our things. Don't let anything sit in your closet this year. Wear our items. You paid for them. Get what you paid for and get your money's worth. I hope that this video was helpful to everyone. We will be continuing this series on basics and finding your personal style, and I definitely hope that you were able to take away a couple of tips that we talked about. We spoke about skinny jeans, straight, boot cut, and cuff jeans. Thank you, VBs, for staying to the end, and I definitely appreciate all of your support. If you are new here, I would love if you would subscribe and definitely become part of the tribe as we continue to grow here. I definitely appreciate you all, and we will be back next week with another basics. We will be covering how to find your style and what that looks like for you, because again, we all have individual style. Not all of us dress alike. Yeah, we can kind of all have a same type of look, but we all have our own intricate style. So I want us to dive deep into that and finding our style. I hope that you were able to find some tips for the shorts and the tallies and how to look for your perfect pair of jeans. So appreciate you, and until next time, thank you so much for watching, and make sure to never let anyone take your peace, and take care of you. Bye-bye.